All right, I'm gonna start with the Hummer because it's the only one of the four big ones that I didn't change anything on because it's pretty much perfect. It's a little top heavy, but it's perfect. Got the best control of all four still because it's got those dual Hobbywing Fusion motors. On the motor on axle setup. By far the best control of the four. But I'm gonna start with the Hummer, and because it's the one that I changed nothing on, keep it on the Hummer. My 5-year-old is recording. We're gonna see how good he can record. You got it on it?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing. You can see the whole Hummer. You can see the whole Hummer?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We're top heavy with this one. That's the one disadvantage. I don't think you got it on it. It looks like you don't.
I feel like you're gonna break it.
It's a cold day out, so we also want to be careful when we're I'm working my way over here because this one's a bit top heavy. It wants to go over backwards and stuff, so I've got to come over to the easier line. But the control, superb. None of the other three are going to compare. And this is the only one I didn't change anything on. Low end torque and power, perfect. And there we go, we got up the rock.
Here.
Enough. He'll trip on some rocks maybe, trying to pay attention to what he's doing with the recording. And we can't have that. I love my phone. It's an important piece of hardware for me. We got a little snow left over here still. I don't think there's enough to complicate things, but we'll see. This one has horrible steering too. I need to start figuring out ways to work on the steering on this one. Especially one direction, it doesn't go very far at all. I'm taking the hard route with this one. Look at that. Haven't really taken that route before with any of my crawlers. Might need to cut it this way a little bit because this rock is going to hang my axle here. Yeah, it's got my axle. Gonna have to reposition. Come out of it this way, maybe. Easier said. They're in the way, bro. And we are up. All right, this one, what I changed was, you got your hand over the camera, Eli. What I changed was I put some hobby grade steering on it. If you remember last time, the steering was the problem. It gave me a hard time. This one's fully hobby grade now as far as electronics. So this one, awesome. Let's see how it does.
I think you're going to break it and climb off the mountain.
Probably can take the hard line straight up. Not as top heavy as the Hummer.
You'll break it.
Oh, maybe. Nope.
Oh, you break it. You almost broke it.
I didn't break it. I lied. Get it on the truck. You say, look, Mama, I recorded that part of the video. Whoa.
But be careful.
You don't want to go. There she goes.
So back up. Or you break it.
And then that's that for that one. All right, here we are at the Rock Hill climb with this one. The only thing's changed since last time is I've got hobby grade steering now. Instead of using some jerry-rigged dual ESCs. Because one ESC was dedicated to steering on just an electric motor. You can definitely see the huge ground clearance difference here. But this is a 20-year-old rig. I don't need to keep repeating it, but I told you guys last time. Can we get up the hard spot with this one? I don't think so. Gonna have to take the easier road with this one probably. Yeah. We're gonna have to take the road that we've been known to take in the past. And I'm sitting, my rear axle's sitting right on top of a rock. The steering is weak, but it's much improved over what it was. It's not the best. All right. We getting up there, boys and girls. Steering's better on this one, even though it's not that powerful, than the Hummer that I just got finished with. I don't want to crest the hill with my phone because the sun will be shining directly into it. So we're cresting the hill with the crawler though. We did it. All right, on to the next one. Here's the Summit. The drag brake's a bit weak. I can turn it up easily though. I don't have the program card with me, but on this one I upgraded the tires and wheels, as you can tell compared to the last video, and I put an 880, WP 880 in there for better crawling versus the stock that was horrible with no drag brake last time. These tires are super sticky. They're brand new. First time I've used them. What are you doing, boy? They're right up it. Super sticky tires.
What's the super sticky tires?
They're brand new, super sticky. I think I've got the drag brake only on 50%. All right, doing it again since he turned away. He's like, ooh, squirrel. But these tires are phenomenal, man. They are sticky.
Why are sticky tires?
Look at that. Nothing. Easily the easiest one to get up it.
Did you reload this?
All right, now it's time for the rock hill, for the summit. Hopefully my little squirt doesn't trip and break my thumb. Oh, you're getting a little too close. On the truck. And we take the hard line with this one. And we took with the, no, it might be a little bit too short. It's shorter than the yellow Hummer. Let's keep one tire down in there and see what happens. Okay, right here, what I think I can do is I can use my rear diff unlock.
So back up into me.
I was hoping I could. No, we're too short. It's not going to be able to do what the yellow Hummer did just because the wheelbase.
Oh crap! You're running over my foot.
And we're going to have to take the easier road. Night and day difference to last time. Last time this was by far my worst crawling. What was it not?
It's soon it made it.
All right, I finally made it down to do this one. I think I fixed the front axle. We're gonna find out here in a few minutes. But I finally made it down to do this one. If you remember, in the last video, if I leave it in, you'll hear where I had the axles where they were running different speeds because I forgot to put something back into the axle of this one. Woo! Almost had to save it. She's not immune to going over, but look, these tires are great tires. They're some of the cheapest tires you can get in the 2.9 SCX size tires. But they're great tires too. This is full toy grade right here, still. From 20 years ago. Now on to the rock hill. Let's see what we got. Full toy grade. I'm hoping I don't hear that popping noise from the front axle and it giving out, because I think I fixed it for the most part. I hope. So far, nothing. So far, she's going strong. Look at that flex. Can we get this one up the hard path? Let's see. We got to give it a try. I guess the Hummer's going to be the only one that made it up this spot. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Landed it. Okay. We're going to take the easier path, hopefully, here. How many of you guys are impressed with the fact that this is a 20-year-old toy grade? And I think I fixed the front axle issue, which is exciting because, man, this is a bad little rig. I'm gonna fall if I don't pay attention to what I'm doing with my feet. This thing's a little tank, man. It just goes. And I fixed the front axle, which is very exciting. We're high centered on something there. Does not like this spot. I think what's going on now is my belt is loose in the front because it is a little big. Let's see if we can hit this cool little steep spot that I got with my others. Oh man. Oh, look at that. And I didn't get it, did I? Safe to say that my front axle doesn't really have any issues anymore. See it?
Yeah.
This is a very tough spot. I was quite impressed until my truck got off. And then the Summit's just going to walk up it. All that hype and the Summit just walked. These tires perform really freaking well. Look at that big wall in front of me. I don't know if looking at it on camera does any justice, but dadgum, it's big. I'm one-handing this because it's difficult.